Okay guys, so this is going to be a short what's the name a short analysis of what I'm going to be looking for this week. As if you do not know, I'm more of a trend trader. I use trend lines with support and resistance to be able to support opportunities where I'll be willing to take my trade. So I normally start from the 4-hour time frame, but sometimes to be able to see things from a larger angle, I move over to the daily time frame. For example, this spot over here, I didn't see this, but it comes to show that I have to also look wide at whatever I'm doing, because EURUSD has been in a downtrend for a long time. I was able to spot this movement from here using this trend line. I was able to catch this move down here. I remember taking profit somewhere around here and so on. So since we've actually seen that price has broken out of this key level, not only that, we also had a break and retest of this level. So what I will do now is that I will simply put a trend line here. I actually like my trend lines being easy to draw and be able to spot. So fall over to the 1-hour time frame. So what I want to see is price coming back to this trend line. I don't mind wherever it comes to. I just want to see it's coming to this trend line and also at this key level where price seems to hold for some time. Then I will go long around this point. So let's see GBPUSD. So yeah, the same thing. So if we zoom out a bit, we should be able to, let's go over to daily time frame. We've actually been in a downtrend for some time, but if we actually want to check that out, the next point I'll be looking for a sell on this pair will be around here, this level here, because considering market structure and this point, this would be the best level I want to see price get to. But we do not know whether that will happen, and we do not know the steps in which price will take. But definitely I know this is a retracement from the current trend, so I simply draw my trend line. I have specific ways I draw my trend line because that is the way I see it fits, and I've been using this for some time, so I actually know, okay, this works for me. So that's what most of you guys should do. Have something that works for you. So if price should move skiddly and then retraces back to this trend line, I'll be looking for that. It might not retrace, it might just go up, but if it should move up to that certain level, I will go short on the pair. So AUD/USD at the moment, we're seeing kind of like a retracement, but I'm still expecting price to fall down to this level. So I want to see price get to this level and just reject on this trend line and this key level over here, and then I'll go short on this. Then USDCAD recently saw price retracing. Something tells me, because on the major trend we are actually in a downtrend, but for emphasis sake and for the way I trade, we might actually see a retracement, because most of the time price doesn't just test a level once, it tests it multiple times. So if we see price come back to this level, we might see price also pushing back up again to test this level for a second time. So that's it for USDCAD. And then for USDCHF, what I think might happen, or what I'm looking forward to happening, because as you can see we are in a downtrend. So we saw this impulse move, and definitely with every impulse there's a retracement, but I'm expecting two things to happen. Either we retrace to this level and we'll get an opportunity to sell, or we push back to the trend line and then we'll get an opportunity to sell. So one of the few these things might happen and we'll get an opportunity to sell, but for now I will be watching this. So we'll just be looking at the major pairs. Today there are thousands of pairs I trade. So USDJPY was a pair I was looking at, and as you can see, we've broken the current structure of the main trend. We're bullish, and now it seems to be forming a bearish pattern for us, indicating that price might begin to go down. I actually got an entry, but this wasn't my trading hour. So by 5 a.m., which is normally when I trade tomorrow, I'll be looking to see how this pair is and whether I could go long or short, because I don't know how price might open. It might open and push down, or it might go back to this level. If it goes back to this level, still good, I'm going to short because it's part of my trading plan. That is why it's important for you guys to have a trading plan. I think I left a video down there of how to prepare your trading plan. That is the triangle of success in Forex. I think I'll link the video up for you somewhere. So let's go to the last pair of today, NZDUSD. I'm not really looking for much over here because you can see that price has been in a downtrend for a long time. So personally, I don't really spot an opportunity for the open of the week. I want to see price retrace to this level before dropping back down. So it's going to be obeying market structure and also the trend and also the way I trade, which combines those three: market structure, the current trend, and levels of supports and resistance in the market. So I hope you guys were able to benefit from this. Don't just trade blindly. If you want to see the way I trade, kindly comment down below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe so that I'll be able to post more of this content on a regular basis. Sorry I've not been posting recently. I've kind of been busy with a lot of things. Yeah.